All right, so today we are going to use AI to help us to summarize our news and today's fact as well. So basically, we will be sending the news that we got here from our RSS Sub workflows, right? Aggregate them, and also the daily fact. We'll get everything and send it to a AI agent. I will show you how to do that in a second. And then we will also ask AI to format that for Telegram so that we don't need to, format manually and try and error, so that it's something that AI can do for us, right? Before that, let's see the dogs of the day. Okay. All right, not that big, but no problem. In here we have the today's facts, the today words news, and we don't have the personal tech news. All right, no problem. So let's see what we are going to do. It's basically let me execute that, but I will execute it again without sending the message. So let's disable these two guys here. I just want to execute to see what we are going to receive after this aggregate here. Right, so we have the facts and the data, which is basically the news, right? And everything is in this raw message stuff. Okay, so let's use an AI here. And for AI, we have different kind of nodes, basically. And we are going to use a basic chain LLM. So which is basic, right? Base LLM chain. And here we have some options like connect to the chat trigger node. We can use this node as a chat, but we don't want to do that. We want to define below what we want. And here is something very interesting. We can put the user prompt, which is going to be what is the task that the AI is going to do. And we can also add a system prompt here, right? We can also add a system prompt which will define the AI behavior. I already have a prompt here. I create a prompt, so I of course asked ChatGPT to do that for us. So I asked Chat to help me to create agent's user prompt, and here I gave some description about the data that we'll be receiving, and I also send him the example of the data that we'll be receiving. And I also asked to create a system prompt as well. So here it gave me the user prompt. Let's copy that and let's put that in our user prompt. And of course, let's also add here is the input data. Let's also put the data here, raw message here, right? And let's just see. Okay, you can see here it's object because it is an object. We need to convert that back to string, JSON string file. All right, and okay, that sounds better. Like a raw message, we have two. Okay. All right, sounds good. We have everything here for the user prompt. Right, we'll give a JSON object that contains a fun fact, etc. the news, and optional message title. All right, the task to create. Yeah, all right, sounds good. And for the system prompt, let's see what the AI has generated. This is a suggested system prompt, which is basically giving the AI or setting the AI the behavior, right? And yeah, I also asked to put the titles like this as link. All right, so let's put it here in the system prompt. Let's see. Sounds good. Here goes. I don't think this is gonna make any difference, but for a human, indentation of course makes a lot of difference. It's better to see. Okay, so now we need to connect the model. So if we go back here, we can see we need to connect a model here in this guy. There is this model stuff here. And we are going to use OpenRouter, right? We have the OpenRouter here. So basically, you can access different kind of APIs, right? In OpenRouter, you can choose, right? You pay once and choose which AI you want to use, right? Between Gemini, GPT-5, Cloud, and thousands of other models. You just create an account. You need to put some credits. I put some credits here, but I don't have any more. I hope it works, right? And then with your keys, you can create the keys. With your keys, you can set up the credentials for your AI. So let's add here. We click here, we add, and let's choose the OpenRouter. It's here. Okay. Here's my account. If we go there, let's click here to see. It's just the API key that you need to put here. And then you can choose the model. So n8n gives you thousands, not thousands, but dozens of models you can use. I'm not sure, maybe for n8n is enough for this task. It's just summarizing, right? So let's use for n8n, and let's go back to our main node here, right? And let's execute. Let's see how it's gonna be. Let's see if I receive any error. All right, I received the output. Here's the news. Did you know the word comet comes? Okay, it's something interesting. Let's enable this guy. Let's send this message. Okay, we don't need that terrible code here for formatting the Telegram message. We can now just put the AI output, which is the text. And here we have everything. And I hope it works, because the format here, it's yeah, let's see. I hope it works. Let's send that. Okay, send, and let's see what we receive here. All right. Here today's word news, and then we have the facts, where the comment comes from, and then we have the news with the links, having the titles as a link to the original news page, right? And that it's interesting. All right, sounds good. So it's concise and it has AI hands in this thing. We can improve that. We can improve ask AI something else, but basically that it's how it works, right? So let's enable this guy again here, this as well. So you basically, let's open here again. You basically pass to AI the user prompt with the data that you want AI to process that. You can either pass a sister prompt or not, right? If you need something very specific, a specific formattation in a specific format, maybe it's better to use the system prompt for that. And here I define to use Markdown, simple, and limit the characters, right? Telegram has a limit. It's not 1000, it's 4000 if I'm not mistaken. But I want to make it shorter. Never include JSON, and the title with the link, a hyperlink like this, and that's it, right? And also saying that it's going to be for Telegram message, so the AI knows what to do, right? All right, so this is a basic way to use AI in our workflow, and in the next videos we'll cover something more advanced about this thing, right? Let me tied up everything. Okay, thank you very much. See you in next video.